Thank you for joining. Welcome to Presence of the Unknown live stream. My name is Joe Vieira. I am the founder and producer. Thank you for joining. We will start shortly, and still, as soon as we get people in here, we will start. Thanks again. Truth Seeker, welcome to the live stream. Tara, welcome. Monty P, what's going on? Thank you guys for joining. I will start in a little bit here, but just bear with me and be patient. Normally I don't preview these upcoming live streams because I have no time, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I know this is last minute, so thanks again for showing up anyways. I really appreciate it. I will start shortly.
Today's live stream is for you to share your paranormal stories. Anything to do with the paranormal realm, please call the number that I will be posting in a little bit. Call that number to share your paranormal experience. Share it to the world. Let it be known. Let people know that spirits do exist. Thank you. Thank you for joining Presence of the Unknown live stream. We will be starting shortly. And today's live stream is going to be for you to share your paranormal experience with the world. Share your story by calling in today. Share it to the world. Share it to everyone. Let people know that spirits do exist. Thank you.
I want to thank everyone for joining, and I will be starting the live stream shortly. Thank you. The number that you see on the screen is the number that you need to call. In a little bit, I will take callers to share their paranormal experience to everyone. And I hope I get some people to participate. Thank you. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for joining this live stream today. I know this is kind of short notice again, but I apologize. This is the only way I can go. But I want to thank everyone for joining. Let me go down a list here. There's 8 people in the house right now, and we're going to get started. Let me get everything. I forgot to set this up. Oh boy. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to get my drink. I forgot my drink. And it's right here. I'm drinking a Coke. Coke and a smile. But anyways, how's everybody doing? Let me give a shout out to some people that just joined. Monty P, I said hi earlier. James, what's going on? James the Sharpshooter. Welcome to Presence of the Unknown live stream. You're always welcome. Everybody here in this chat room is welcome to join us anytime. I love you guys. You guys rock. You guys are always been huge supporters of Presence of the Unknown since it started, and without you, we wouldn't be here. So John from HSFL Paranormal, myself, and Cynthia, all 3 of us on the team, appreciate everything you've done in the past. I know I tell everyone every live stream, but I appreciate you. We appreciate you. So I'm so glad that you guys been a part of our journey, our voyage, wherever this is gonna end up. I don't know. I have no clue. But I do have some good news, but I can't really go into too much detail about it. But tomorrow we're gonna find out what's going on with that deal that I talked about before. I can't really go into detail about it, but it is going to be something very, very, very good for us, for the team. I can't wait to find out. But as soon as we find out some more information, then I will share it with you. But today's live stream, as you can see there on the screen, there's a number I posted on there, and this is basically for people that want to share their paranormal experience with everyone here in the world. As you know, there's a lot of people that are skeptical about the paranormal realm, you can call it. A lot of people don't believe in it. I myself believe in it, and I know you guys believe in it. But you know, when you tell paranormal stories to certain individuals, they don't want to hear it. So it's nice to have one big family of all of us together, sharing, you know, tips and tricks and how to do investigations, all your experiences. I love the way everybody shares what they've seen and what they experience in their lives dealing with paranormal activity. As you know, my case was pretty extreme, and as you know, John had some. He dealt with a lot of stuff too, and not just in our past before we even met. I'm talking like, you know, in our own lifetime. Each one of us experienced different things. So, with that being said, that's why we started this group. I started this. I'm the founder. I created this beast. I don't know where this is going to go, guys, from here, but it looks like it's going to go far. It's picking up very well. So, Cryptid559 from Fresno, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Truth Seeker, thank you so much for joining. Black Eyed Shorty, how's it going? I'm going to go down the list here so I don't forget anyone. I hate doing that. I'm trying to get better at that because I have a habit of not paying attention what's going on because I got all this crap in front of me and I got all this stuff spread out everywhere. So it's kind of hard for me to do all the engineering part of it and, you know, making sure you guys hear me clearly, all the effects that I use. So it's a lot of work. So, but again, yeah, thank you guys for joining. And as you can see there, the numbers on the screen, feel free to call that if anybody wants to share their story. All I do is I patch you right through this board right here, and it goes through my phone, which is right here. You can't really see it. And then I got my tablet here, which I need to set that up right now because I forgot to do that again. I swear to God, guys, I'm losing my mind. But anyways, let me get that ready. Okay, looks like it's ready. Good. So how is everybody doing? Is there anybody doing some fun, scary paranormal investigations this weekend? What's going on, guys? Can anybody share what they're going to do this weekend? I myself don't know what's going on, but not this weekend, but the following weekend, which is the 26th, we are going to the David Ullman house, and that's official. Thanks to you guys, with all your donations and your support, we're able to do that. So I'm really happy with that. So again, if you guys don't know who David Ullman is, you need to go check out his YouTube channel. He's got some really good content on there, and it's pretty scary what he has to deal with on a daily basis. So if I were you, I'd definitely you know, go check it out because it's pretty cool. I'm not lying. There's a lot of bizarre stuff that happens in there, and David's a really cool guy. We're fortunate to be able to meet him next weekend, which is coming up. So I hope you guys go check that out. But anyways, the numbers on the screen, I took it down right now, but I'm sure James will probably post it anytime soon in the comment section. But feel free to call that at any time. Let me know that you're gonna call. You know, type it in the chat room. That way I know that you're gonna call, so I can prepare myself for it. But it's ready to go. I got the number out there for you, so it's all good. Now, another reason why I'm doing this live stream, as I told you guys before, and I promised you guys I was going to share my equipment with you guys, let you guys know, show you guys what we use as a team, what I use. I got my stuff and Cynthia's stuff with me. I have her camera. I bought her own camera. She's got a nice one just like me. We all use the same cameras. Everybody knows that. But I'm going to go through and tell you guys about it. Now, a lot of this stuff is from ghoststop.com. Man, I would love to get sponsored by those guys. Maybe if this gig goes through, we'll be able to get sponsors from them. That'd be awesome. But I do like most of their equipment. It's just some things I don't like, but that's the way it is everywhere. Wherever you're going to shop for ghost hunting equipment, you're going to always have some device that you might not like. So, anyways, Eric Garcia, thank you for joining. Let's see who else is in here. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know if you saw my message on Facebook, on my Facebook page. I posted my single from my Power Cell album. You guys already know about the first single, and thank you guys so much for those great comments you left on the single that I wrote. That is awesome that you guys did that for me. So, but I do have another one, and there's one that's out right now. I know it's kind of off topic, but I want to share with you guys, because I know everybody loves music, depending what kind of music you like. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the information as soon as I can find it. Let's see here. Okay, here it is. So, unless James already did it for me. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to put the link on the in the chat room, and feel free to go check it out. And I worked my ass off on this shit. This new song that just came out it's really, really cool. I think you guys will like it. Let me see here. I'm trying to get to the. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and share this link and put it in the description box. All right. All right, let's see if I can put this in there for you. And there it is, guys. Go check it out. I have 2 singles out right now. As you know, there's one track that was on there called Love is Real. Love is Real was written for Cynthia. It was dedicated to my girlfriend Cynthia Boyd, and I know you guys know her, who she is. She's part of the team. I'm surprised she's not in here. Oh, her lunch is over. But anyways, she's amazing. She's always been supportive of whatever I do, and she takes really, really good photographs when we're out there. She's our photographer, and she's awesome. Everybody loves her. She's got a very good attitude when we're out there and stuff, and she's awesome. But anyways, I wrote that song, Love is Real. It was written for her, and it's on my site. And everybody in this room probably heard it already. So now the new single that's out, guys, I know I'm off topic, but I'm going to share this with you real quick. The second one, the newest one, is called Save Me. Go check it out. Go click on that link, Power Cell, and that's my solo album. I did all the work. I basically play everything. And I also have Fist of Fear, my band, as you know, too. It's a heavy rock band right here locally in Santa Maria. So anyways, that's enough of that. So let me go back and let me see here. And I'm going to put the number back on the screen here so you guys... Okay, there's the number on the screen. If you guys want to call, just call that number right there on your screen. And, feel free to call me up and share with everyone else your paranormal experience. Yeah, Tara, Cynthia is very sweet. She's awesome. She's been supportive, and she supported me all the way with the music thing. And it takes a lot of time off my schedule to do this. And my music projects, I got like 1, 2, 3, 4 music projects that are out there, and it's time consuming. It's a lot of work, a lot of effort, and it's it wears you down, put it that way. So that's why I try to commit to this as much as possible. I gotta have some Coke. Love my Coca-Cola. That didn't sound right, huh, when I said Coke? No, I don't do that shit. Stay away from that crap. But anyways, we got 15 people in the house. Yeah, round of applause for that, huh, guys? Sharpshooter, James just put the number on there again. So I'm going to get off the screen because we don't need it anymore. James got it handled. Yeah, that guy is awesome. So let's just do this. Okay. So we got 14 people in the house. I hope I can at least get 20-something people in the house. So if you guys can, tweet this out, put it on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever. I forgot to put the link on my Facebook page, or else I would probably have a lot of people coming over here. But actually, I could probably do that right now. Like I said, guys, I'm running around with my head cut off, you know. So it's hard to remember all this stuff. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and share it with the world right now. And see if I can get some more people in here. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So we'll do that right now. So here we go. And I'm going to go, bear with me, guys. I'm just going to post this real quick on my Facebook page. And that way we can fill this room up. I have a lot of paranormal people on my Facebook. Oh my God. It's grown in the last 2 months. Crazy how many paranormal investigators are on my Facebook. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I went ahead and shared that on Facebook. Let's see here. Wow, there's already some people already sending me messages. That's awesome. Okay, so okay, so I'm gonna post this link on here. Okay, if you guys are not friends with me on Facebook, please friend me on Facebook. There's the link. Anyways, so I would like to, let me see, who calling with your, okay. Well, thank you, Tara, for doing that, sharing that. Tara says Pepsi is better. You know what's so funny is I can't drink Pepsi. Oh my God. The stuff is like, I just can't do it. It's like there's too much sugar in it. I don't know about you guys. Who in this room likes Pepsi? If you like Coke, put a thumbs up and put a C next to it. That means you like Coke. If you like Pepsi, put a thumbs up and a P next to it. I myself like Coke. I can't. Coca-Cola is where it's at. Pepsi's too sweet for me. Sorry, I just can't do it. And I don't drink those energy drinks. That's another thing I stay away from is energy drinks. But I do love my iced coffee. Oh my God. I know I used to go to Starbucks and get them long time ago, but McDonald's, I hate to say it, but McDonald's makes a killer iced coffee. The mocha one and the caramel one. Really good. So anyways. All right, so let's see who's in here. How many people we got? We got 12 people. Can you guys tweet this out? I want to at least get 20 in here. Coca-Cola is good for cleaning toilets and... Oh my God. That is true. You know what's so funny that you said that? Because I'll tell you a little story real quick. I used to work for Coca-Cola. I used to be a sales rep. And I was a merchant. Actually, I started as a merchandiser and I was a sales rep. And I did the warehouse work. This is years ago. This is like in my 20s. I did some warehousing in there. I was in charge of a warehouse in Fresno. I lived there for like 5 years. But anyways, we had these spoils, you know, some of these cans from grocery stores that the drivers pick up, and they pick them up and bring it back to the warehouse. Well, they have holes in them, and they're dripping, just dripping syrup all over the ground. One time I went back there, and there were some in the back, and they were on the ground, and they must have been sitting there for a long time. I lifted the box up, they all fell out, but then I found another spot where there was more, and I moved it, and it basically it stained ate up the concrete. So, yeah. So think about that for a second, what it can do to your stomach, but I still love it. Oh, thank you, Tara, for sharing that twice. I appreciate it. Cryptid559, water for me. Yeah, Cynthia keeps telling me I don't drink enough water, and I don't. I'm not afraid to admit it. I don't. I do not. I need to change that because your body needs water. Sometimes I get like aches and stuff occasionally, but I don't know. Maybe that's just my age. Actually, I'm 51. I don't look 51. People say I look 40, which is good. But yeah, water's a good thing, and water keeps you healthy. You gotta have it. You gotta have that because most of your body's based on water. So you can't live without it. Paranormal Wales UK. What is going on? TCTV. How's it going? Just yelling out to some names that are just joining. North Nottingham Paranormal Investigators. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for joining. Okay, so do we have any takers that are willing to call in? If you want, just call the number right there on your screen. Call that number and share your paranormal experience. Come on, guys. We got to get one on here. I know, you know what's so weird is that it takes a long time to get the first person to actually call. Isn't that so weird? I guess some people are shy, and which that's understandable because, hey, I used to be shy myself, but I think I got rid of that a long time ago, being a musician, being on stage in front of hundreds and hundreds of people. So that shit's gone. I used to be totally afraid being on stage, and especially being a front man. I was a lead singer in a band for 5 years called Headcase, and I was out there just right out in the crowd, jumping out in the crowd and stuff, and getting people all hyped up and pumped up and stuff. And I actually created a mosh pit a couple times too. That's funny. But that was back in my metal days, and it was pretty crazy. But yeah, the shyness is gone. Basically gone. Thank you, James, for sharing that. And again, I want to let everybody know, I want to give a special thanks to all of you who donated for our upcoming investigations. As you know, we're going to be going to the David Ullman house, not this weekend, but next Saturday. We're going to the Queen Mary, I believe February 26th. That's weird. I think, wow. So the 26th, I just thought of that. The 26th of this month, we're going to David Ullman house, right? Well, the 26th of next month, we're going to the Queen Mary. Both on the 26th. Isn't that weird? That's weird to me. But anyways. Yeah, so we're going to be going to those two investigations. And then John and I were talking about it, and Cynthia, we're talking about going to the Clown Hotel. I believe that's what it is. We're supposed to meet up with Haunted Explorers, Murad. I think we're supposed to meet up with him on that, and the Queen Mary. So we got quite a few people, paranormal investigators. They're going to be collaborating with us at the Queen Mary, which is going to be badass. That is going to be so freaking insane because we're going to do a live stream from there. We're going to probably have dinner, all of us together. So, oh, by the way, if anybody who wants to join that investigation at the Queen Mary next month, please message me on Facebook or let me know right here and right now, because we're still wanting more people to do that. We're trying to get at least 10 people. That'd be cool. So yeah, Tara, if you want to call in, feel free to call. I got everything. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, the line is open. I'm ready to go. Just make that call.
Just call that number.
Oh, here we go.
Call from Tara.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, Tara. How you doing?
Nothing. I can't see chat, so I was like, nobody else is calling. I'm calling in.
Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for calling. That's awesome. You're the first
I'm
one.
always here. I know. I figured that's what I was like.
Are you still there?
I think I'm well. Hell, everybody else is being shy. I've called him to John, so yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, I was cutting out a little
You
bit.
there? Oh.
So how things are?
Yeah, my phone needs a typing app. So.
Oh, okay. So how things going?
Good. So ever since John's stream, this has been probably like a month or so. Like my hair was getting messed with. And then over Christmas, you know, kids and I decided to Merry Christmas video and post it up on my page on YouTube. And I didn't hear it at first, but at Breakfast Pod, if you go back, I time-stamped it, but if you go back and listen to it at about 29 minutes, I think it is, there's a voice that says, "Get out."
Really?
And then, yeah, and then a couple nights ago, I was just recording, just, you know, bored. So you hear somebody say, "Hey," and then you hear right after they say, "Hey," you hear "shit." Okay. Yeah. It was so weird. I was like, what in the world? Yeah. So I'm a custom ghost now.
Wow. Nice.
But yeah. But I was thinking about this week and is maybe doing a video here in the apartment, like when it's quiet, just to see what else I can pick up.
Yeah, you never know what you can pick up. I wanted to do something here, but Cynthia won't let me do it. She won't let me do it because I've had stuff, I told John about it, that turns on by itself. My computer turns off by itself and then off, and then my TV goes on by itself. And then Cynthia and I were in here watching TV, and then we heard out there in the living room, the phone just starts going off with this music all of a sudden. And I'm like, what the hell's going on around here? So, and then to top it all off, Cynthia's son, Wyatt, little Wyatt, we call him our little Ghostbuster. He was experiencing some stuff. It's weird. It's like he started seeing things in here, and children pick up on that kind of stuff.
And you know that's funny because my son, my oldest, he's 13, and he's always seen and heard stuff since he was little.
Really?
The one house we lived in, he ended up with a friend. This friend's name is imaginary friend. I didn't think nothing of it at the time. He was probably about 3 when he started, you know, having this friend that lasted till he was almost 6.
Right.
And his name was Fogey. Like, okay, you know, thinking nothing of it. Well, I started questioning him more and more because, like, he was really getting in detail with this, you know, imaginary friend.
Right.
And I said, well, where are Fogey's parents? And he said, well, they died in a fire, Mom. He said, they're both in heaven. I was like, what?
Wow.
And, like, yeah, and then the house we lived in also, I had a recording of a man, and it sounds like he's repeating himself, says another day, you know, over and over. And I was recording a video of my daughter when she was a baby. She's probably about a year old. And so, like, I don't know if it's hereditary or what. Like, me could always pick up also. Seeing stuff, but I don't know. Like I said, like, got passed out on my son or not.
What was your worst experience? What was your worst experience?
My worst experience?
Yeah.
I don't even think it was really bad, but it really freaked me out. I was doing laundry at the house we had moved into, and this was the same, you know, video I had recorded the man on. And I went to go in my kid's room and put their laundry away. Well, I don't know. I just got a really eerie feeling, and I walked out, shut the door behind me, took the laundry with me, and looked under the door. Yeah, you know how you have the cracks, like, under the doorways?
Yeah.
Like, you can see when somebody walks by, and all I seen was somebody. I mean, it, like, flew by.
Wow.
And needless to say, yeah, I didn't go back in there. But we ended up having a local hops come out. They're called Haunted Hamilton. and they actually come out and did an investigation on my house, and they picked up all kinds of stuff like orbs, voices. Like there was hella stuff.
Jeez.
It was
Wow.
yeah, it was really crazy. They have pictures of it up on Facebook too.
Really?
Yeah, I'll have to get the pictures off there, and I'll have to send them to you.
Yeah, you
It
have
was
to.
crazy.
I like to see them. I love looking at pictures like that. I mean,
Oh yeah. Well, we ended up moving,
yeah.
and when we moved, like the back door, that leads into the house was open, so we drove down the alley to, go in and close it. Well, my kid's dad, he went to close it, and he would come back out white as a ghost. He said, "I'm not closing the door. I'm not going back in there." And we left. So I know it was bad when it freaked him out.
Wow.
But yeah, they've had a lot of people move in there since I moved out, and nobody stays.
Wow.
So I don't know if it's chasing them out or what, but that place was the creepiest place I ever lived in.
Yeah. Well, you guys, and I'm sure you know, and everybody else. My experience was the one I shared to you guys before. That was my worst by far.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, someone
Creepy.
hanging himself in the garage, and then we find out later after we move in. That's ridiculous. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I haven't had that now. Thank God.
Yeah.
Has Cynthia experienced anything?
Huh?
Has Cynthia experienced anything, like, at
Cynthia?
all, or? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she.
Yeah, does she, like, see or hear things?
Occasionally. All I know is I think the worst experience for her right now is probably going to be when we were at the murder house right here in Santa Maria, when she got scratched on the neck.
Oh, yeah, I remember that video. I
wa-
remember watching that.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of her. Actually, we did a pre-interview and a pre-walkthrough of the place before we even started that investigation, and this is when we had a full team. I mean, at one time we had at least 7 to 8 people, so there's only 3 of us
Oh,
left.
wow.
So Aaron, the co-founder, he was actually I started it, and then I got Aaron involved. He was my best friend, so he was the co-founder. He's not with us anymore, but you'll see him in previous videos. They're still out there. His name's Aaron, and that house was just freaking ridiculous. What Aaron found in the fireplace and the vent, he found
Wow.
that child's picture. Had 666 written all over it, and I don't know how Aaron was drawn to it, but he found it, and I was like, "How did you find this?" He goes, "I don't know, man. I was just drawn over here, and I looked in there with my flashlight, and there it was." I'm like, "Really?" So I went and poked my flashlight in
They
there.
would draw you, like, there's a reason for it.
Oh yeah, and not to mention, and I know I tell people this all the time, but the doors, one particular door had five locks on it, and we call it the padded room, but it's not a padded room, but it kind of looks like one. No windows, no nothing, and it had 5 locks all the way down on the door, and I'm like, what the hell is this about? So we found out. I did some research. I googled it, and there used to be human trafficking in this place. Drugs, murders.
Oh, wow.
One guy got poisoned to death underneath the house. That's where I had my camera. If you could if you watch the video, you'll see my camera like aiming right into the basement, and I went into this little crawl space, and it was freaky. Freaked me out, and that's when I got my shirt pulled, and I started freaking out and started yelling. And I guess the static cams, because we set up like 4 static infrared cameras on tripods, and I haven't even went through that footage yet. It's still sitting there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because the camera was sitting there for 4 hours. So God knows what I have on there, and Cynthia's always bugging me. We need to check that out and share it with everyone. God knows what we have on there, but there was orbs flying around.
Definitely.
Yeah. Then John got a crazy EVP. Said hello, John. There was like all kinds.
John's always getting crazy stuff.
Yeah,
At his house, even.
Yeah, I asked him if we can do an investigation at his house. That would be awesome. I can take my cameras over there and stuff, but I don't know. He said we can do it, but I don't know. But when John and I go to
You
this,
guys should do it.
yeah. But when we go to the San Luis Cemetery, I don't know if you saw there was a couple videos of the San Luis Cemetery. John made some videos for his channel of that cemetery. Every time John and I go there, because we're going to do a 3 a.m. What you call it? We're just going to stay there from like 3 to 4, around that hour, because that's when a lot of activity occurs. So we're going to go there 3 o'clock, or maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, stay there till 4 and see what we can pick up. Every time we go there, we always capture something from this place. It's ridiculous.
I was going to say, you're probably going to get some really good stuff, I bet.
Yeah, we will. John and I have fun when we do it. It's fun. It's scary, but fun at the same time. But every time I went there, and John's my witness, I always run into bums, and it scares me because I'll be walking with my camera. I can't see shit. So I'm looking right in front of my camera, and you can only see a certain view, a wideness of the view, and I'm just going around, and I always either trip on someone's feet or I find somebody's legs sticking out. So it's funny. The last time I went with John, I was walking to the shrubs, the bushes, and sure enough, somebody's laying right there, and I'm walking along. Oh my God, what the hell? And I started yelling and everything. And John's, oh, we gotta go, man. So we turned around. It's pretty.
I probably peed myself.
Yeah, it's pretty funny what John and I see over there at this place, and I'm sure. And then we found a stump that's to me, I think it's demonic. There's a stump over there with a pentagram that's carved on top of the stump. And it's got all this writing around it, and you can see blood stains on it. So it looks like they were sacrificing animals or something on it. It's pretty bizarre, and it's at the cemetery. It's at the cemetery.
Wow.
Yeah. So pretty bizarre stuff that goes on over there.
That's crazy.
But
yeah, wait for that one. But yes, once they're get through the end of the video, I want to see that.
Yep. So as soon as we get the Damon Omen house, I can't wait the next weekend, because we were supposed to go last weekend, but there was no way doing it because Cynthia was sick. I was just coming down from it, and we didn't want to get John sick. So, and we said, nah, not a good idea. So that's twice we lost it. But then I set up a time and a date and everything with David, and David said, yeah, come the 26th of this month. I'm like, okay, cool. So we got that set up. So I can't wait for
cool.
that.
That'll work.
Yeah, you need to go to his channel, by the way, and go check it out. It's freaky stuff.
Yeah, well, I have him. I'm so behind on videos.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with everybody. I don't know how everybody else does it.
Yeah, because Aaron from Ghost Adventures was there. I think the whole team Ghost Adventures was there at one time. So, and then Nick, I would like to meet Nick, but Nick's not with them anymore. But I would love to meet any of those guys. Actually, that'd be cool. It'd be so cool.
I like Nick and Aaron.
Nick and Aaron.
That kind of comes across to me as like fake.
Cynthia, Cynthia likes Aaron, and so do I. I think he's the best out of all of them. I like Aaron because
it's funny when he gets scared.
He's like me. That's he kind of reminds me of myself. It's weird because I do that too. Get all excited. So it's funny watching him. He's like, hey, that reminds me of myself. But anyways, hey, thank you so much.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling in.
No problem. Thank you, and somebody else call in. Those love.
All right. Take it easy. God bless. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
All right. That was cool. That was Tara. Thank you so much again, Tara, for calling. Let's see here. I'm getting back in my mode. I like Aaron because...
It's funny when he gets scared.
All right. Hold on a second. All right. So if there's anybody else that wants to call in, the number's right there on the screen. James just posted it again. Feel free to call in. That was the first caller. We got to give her a round of applause. Thank you, Tara. All right. So hopefully we'll get a couple more callers before I leave today. I got a little more time on my hands, and that's about it. It's going to be short and sweet. The last live stream was, I didn't even pay attention, but it was like Cynthia said it was like 3.5 to 4 hours. I can't believe that. I heard that John was, I think he live streamed for 8 hours. I'm not sure. I think if I read that correctly, he did a long one, man. I don't know how that guy does it, man, but he's got all the time in the world. I don't, but, yeah, he's got an amazing channel too. He's also part of our team. I know you guys know that, but, he's a funny guy. But I guess John and I were talking, and we're going to do a 3 a.m. challenge at the San Luis Cemetery. I don't know when yet. I got to talk to John about that. Who knows? It might be this weekend. I don't know. But I'll talk to John about that, and it's going to be loads of fun, and I can't wait. So let me see who's in the house right now, because I've been busy babbling. Let's see. Paranormal Whales is still here. We got Lala. Hey, what's going on? Thank you for joining. James is still here. We got 13 people in the house. Please, guys, tweet this out. Get some more people. I shared it on Facebook, and I'm surprised no one's joining right now. I shared it on my Facebook page, and I have a lot of paranormal friends over there. I guess a lot of people are working right now at this hour, so it's kind of tough. So... But if no one calls shortly, what I'm going to do is do my equipment tour. Kind of talk to you guys about certain equipment that's actually good for you guys to use on investigations. Kind of give you some tips and give you, basic equipment tips. How to use the equipment and what it's all about, each item. So I'll go ahead and show you that pretty soon here. I'll wait a little bit longer and see if any callers come in or call in, and we'll just go from there. So let me see. Someone else just joined right now. Hell's House Paranormal. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for joining. So does anybody know about the Clown Hotel? Does anybody know about that? I know I talked at Haunted Explorers about it, and he was talking to John and myself about it. John knows a lot about it. But I think I'm going to do some research on that, because I talked to a friend, and he said it's wicked. So I'm definitely going to check into that. But I was wondering if anybody here in the chat room knows about that place that can kind of share their views on it, if it's any good. I heard it is. I myself am not afraid of clowns or dolls, but I know John from our team, and he's with HSFL Paranormal. He does not like dolls, guys. He does not like them. I laugh every time he sees one. It's funny. Oh, let's see. Tara says, "Oh, that'll be cool. Use tips and advice." Yeah, I'm gonna start pretty soon here. I got behind me is all the equipment. I got it spread out all over the place. And then on a recent video, I showed you guys a ghost hunting toolbox that I created. I found the actual toolbox made by Stanley from Ross Dress for Less, or the Ross store, whatever you want to call it. I went in there, and sometimes I walk in there because it's amazing what you can find in there at a cheap price. And I picked this thing up, and I was like, wow, 15 bucks for this thing? That's crazy. So I was thinking to myself, okay, how can I convert this into a ghost hunting equipment toolbox? How can I convert it to that, and instead of using backpacks? My backpacks, I had I had one on my back, and sometimes I'll carry one around. So it's a freaking hassle, and I don't want that crap on my back. So what I do is I put all the main equipment in my car, keep everything in the back, and I only take what I need. And if I need other equipment, I can always go back to my car. So it's not a problem. But this toolbox I'm about to show you, and you've seen it in recent videos. There was the actual video of it. The first video was me showing you how I did it. Now I used basic foam, cutout foam. I stenciled it out, did the cutouts, and it's regular foam that you get at Home Depot, Lowe's, any hardware store. And I did the cutouts, and I spray painted it with a camouflage paint, and it came out looking like stone. It was weird. It's like I'll show it to you. It's pretty cool. But I'm gonna have to get the camera from the top of my monitor here and basically show you and bring it over there. So it's kind of, it's gonna be a little hassle, and the camera probably bounce around. I'm sorry for that. but I'll go ahead and show you pretty soon here. I'm going to get started. I'll wait for probably another 5 minutes, and if no one calls, then I'll go ahead and start, and I'm probably going to end up ending the stream. So let's see what we got here. Hell's House Paranormal, the monkey sweet. That's funny. Let's see here. We still got 12 people in the house. Hey guys, please tweet this out. I want to get a couple more callers if I can. He's 60 years old. I'm trying to read everything on in the chat screen here. Okay, so I'll wait a little bit longer and see if somebody calls. Come on, we got to get somebody in here.
We need somebody to call. Come on, guys. Call right now. One of you needs to call, if you dare.
All right, come on, guys. We got to get somebody in here. Okay, it looks like we're not going to get any. There's only 12 people in this room, so it's probably going to be tough. But you know what? I got to give Tara a round of applause for she was the only caller. Thank you, Tara, for calling. Appreciate it again. Paranormal Whales. You meeting us at Queen Mary and Clown Motel? Yes, we are. The Clown Motel, I don't know when that's going to be. We have no set date yet. So I don't know what's going on with that. The Queen Mary is set. It's already done. It's going to be, I believe, the 26th of next month. And then the 26th of, next month. And then the 26th of this month, we're going to the David Ullman house. That's not this weekend, but next weekend. So whoever, I can't get too many people over there, but I can maybe get a couple. That's it at the David Ullman house. I can't overwhelm him with a bunch of tons and tons of people. So, but anyways, we're taking maybe a couple more people. If you wanted to follow us there, whoever wants to collaborate with us over there. The Queen Mary, that's wide open. So anybody can join us over there. I know we got quite a few paranormal investigators and actually a team that might be showing up. So that night is going to be crazy, guys. I'm hoping I can gather everybody together and we all have a nice dinner and hang out, maybe drink a beer or something before we go out. But anyways, that is going to be killer. So I can't wait for that. Crypt 559, I'll call. Oh, hey, feel free to call. Numbers right there. James, the sharpshooter, just posted it right there. If you want to call before I get started, because I'm going to have to end this live stream pretty soon. So I got to get going on this equipment, kind of show you everything before I leave. But if you want to call, or anybody, call right now. The number's right there. James posted it up. Okay, let me see. I got somebody here. Who is this? Okay, wait a minute. I don't know who that was. That's weird. Okay, guys. So Crypt 559, if you want to call in, go ahead. We leave on Paranormal Whales UK. We leave on the 26th. Wait a minute. Are you guys leaving the 20th? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me look at the date. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see here. I'm checking the... Let's see. February. Okay, for February 26th. Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's the 24th. That's... No, wait. 23rd. I got to get with John on that. Oh, we got a caller. Oh shoot. Can you call me back? Whoever just called, I think that was you, Crypt559. Go ahead and call me back. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you can call back, go ahead and call that number again. Yeah, 559 area code. That must be you, Cryptid 559. Go ahead and call back. Because I have to use the number that's on the screen. Oh yeah, Paranormal Whales. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong date. Sorry about that. Yeah, Murad, you and a couple, probably 5 or 6 others. We are going to be doing that. Let's see here. I'm gonna double check because I have it right here. Yeah, it's the 23rd of next month. So that's the 23rd of next month for oh. Hello?
Call from
Cryptid 559.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello?
Hello, Joe.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you, sir?
Pretty good. So, what do you got for me? What story you got?
Well, I wanted to call, but I hope it doesn't go too long because there's a lot of stuff that happened to me and my wife when we first got married back in 2000.
Oh.
But I'll try to go pretty quick here.
Okay, no problem.
So we got married in October of 2000. So we rented a house out in the country in Orange Cove, California.
Uh-huh.
It was a 2-story house, and it had a bunch of rooms. It had about 5 rooms and 2 bathrooms, sorry, and a separated garage from the house.
Okay.
So it's all in the middle of a citrus orchard, because that's
Right.
all that's out there around. A bunch of citrus orchards. So it was in the middle of the citrus orchard. So we move in October. And it's just us two. We have this big old house. So we ended up just closing one side of the house off because it had 2 living rooms. It had on each side of the house it had 2 living rooms. So
Right.
we ended up just closing one side of the house and the upstairs. We didn't even use the upstairs and the front side of the house. So anyways, as soon as we started living there, light bulbs kept going going out.
Oh,
inside
burning
the house.
out? They were burning out?
Yeah, burning out all the
Wow.
time, and I kept replacing. And back then I didn't know anything about this, paranormal stuff. That they link it to, like the energy and stuff. They use the energy of the light bulbs supposedly. But always replacing light bulbs outside of the house, inside of the house. So that was like a constant.
Wow.
Then we used to sleep in the middle bedroom of the house. It was like a weird. The outline of the house was kind of weird. Anyways, the room was in the middle of the house, downstairs, and we used to sleep in there. And on one side of the wall, there was a door that led to the other side of the house that we didn't use, but it was actually the hallway on the other side of the door. It was a hallway and stairs that go up to the bedrooms on top, and then there was also another office room that had another door back in that office room. And anyway, so
Wow.
that wall, every night there was knocking going down the wall. Every night, as soon as we go to sleep, knocking on the wall. And I've lived out in the country before. Family was telling me, oh, it's animals in the walls. It's rats or whatever. I go, it's not. I know what they sound like. Or it's the bats. The bats are in the wall. I go, no, it's not. But every night there was knocking that would go across the wall and back and then back. Every night.
Wow.
And yeah, and it got to the point where I had to leave the TV on to go to sleep because I would get tired of hearing the knocking. Me and my wife would hear it.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't stop. And
Wow.
then it got so bad because I couldn't sleep, and I had to go in early to work, and I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go in at 5 o'clock in the morning. So it got too bad that we moved our mattress into the big old family room just to go to sleep.
Oh my
That
God.
was
Did you guys get like slamming
And then-
doors or windows or anything like that? Footsteps?
I'm sorry?
Did you guys experience any like footsteps or slamming doors or windows, stuff like that?
Footsteps we never heard.
Okay. What about voices?
Behind our voices,
Yeah.
we never heard voices, but behind our headboard was a window. On that wall there was a window behind our headboard, and behind that, there was a window, and then in back of that, where that window was,
Mm-hmm.
there was orchards. So there's no fence, it's just straight orchards behind that bedroom wall, and there's no lighting back there. So one time my wife, I guess I had fallen asleep, and my wife was kind of awake, and she heard something tapping on the window behind our headboard. And she just started praying and saying, go away, go away, go away.
Yeah,
Stop,
I would
stop.
too. At that point, I would too. I'd be like Arnold
And another
Schwarzenegger, get
night-
out! Yeah.
And she didn't wake me up, and I told her, you should have woke me up. You should have woke me up. And she goes, no, I just started praying, and it stopped. And I go, all right. So then another night, I was out again, and she was still up, and she heard somebody knocking in the front door, and this was like 2 or 3 in the morning at the main entrance front door, and the side that we don't use. And she heard knocking at the front door, and I go, and she never. She never woke me up, but in this situation, she never woke me up. And I told her, you need to wake me up.
Oh yeah,
She goes,
definitely.
no, I just started praying. And it went away. I go, yeah, but you don't know if it's somebody out there. I mean, you gotta let me know.
Now,
So
is
anyway, so
this...
that was.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This house, is it like an old Victorian house? Is it an older house or?
It's an old house.
It's-
I believe it was built in the early 1900s.
Ooh.
And
Wow.
yeah,
What's
and
the
the owner-
location? What's the location of this? Is it like, because I know you're in Fresno currently, right? You're currently in Fresno.
well, yeah, I'm close. I'm about 30 minutes east of Fresno.
Okay, because
So I live in Wheatley.
Okay, I lived in Sanger, so I
Right.
lived right near, kind of like Kings River, Pine Flat Lake, whatever. And I used to go fishing and
Right.
hunting up in the Sierras. But are you on that side, or are you in the mountains, or you're deep in the city?
No, we're east of Sanger,
Okay.
so we're just below the foothills.
Well, okay.
So you've heard of Wheatley, right?
Yep. Sure have.
Okay, I live in Wheatley, but we used to live in Orange Cove, which is another 15 minutes east of Wheatley.
Oh wow. Okay. So would you guys? Man, I'd love to go there, investigate that house.
Yeah,
That's
and I
crazy.
didn't even tell you. I mean, at the beginning when we moved in, we were moving our stuff, and we were looking at over the whole house, and we went up to the upstairs bedrooms, and in the closet, in one of the closet, there was a photo album, and in that photo album, you can tell it was old,
Mm-hmm.
old pictures like the early 1900s, or putting down the railroad, pictures of people.
Oh my God. Yeah, it gets even better.
Yep,
Wow,
and
some
then I
old
found one in the
photographs?
garage.
Damn.
Yep. And I didn't want to touch it because I don't want no, my wife said just leave it there, don't touch it. And I don't know why they left it there.
Do you guys
The-
have
the
do you guys
owners,
have an
they
attic? Do
moved that.
you have an attic in there? I bet
There was no attic. There was a weird, where the washroom was,
Uh-huh.
there was a hole in the ground. Like you can go down to I guess there was a basement. But
Oh,
that
Jesus.
looked gnarly. I was not going down there.
Wow.
Nope, that looked very creepy because it was all rock and I don't know.
And you
It was
guys
just-
you guys
I
never
got a
had
bad vibe.
I swear to God, I would love to I would love to grab the equipment and check that out and put some infrared cameras in there and just let them go, let them record and see what you can come up with. But wow, man, that'd be.
I mean, I can get access, but right now there's people renting it right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's somebody there right now. And I asked my dad, because my dad takes care of that ranch.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Have they ever told you anything about hearing noises like, what we experienced? He goes, no, they never said anything.
Wow.
It's like, well, but let me keep going. I have a couple, I mean, that wasn't it. I mean, that was just the beginning of what we experienced at that house.
That is nuts, man. Oh, God, I would love to get in there. Wow. Especially an old house like that.
Yeah.
That'd be so awesome.
So one night, my wife was doing her homework late at night, and it was around 10 o'clock. And I was in the family room watching TV, and she was in that office room that we never used. But in that office room, there's a door that leads out, and then the walls are all windows. There's 3 windows, so 3 sides. So it's all windows, and it has the blinds, and the blinds are all separate from each other.
Yeah.
So she was in there typing away, and all of a sudden I hear this loud bang. It's like she starts yelling. She calls me, Javier, come on. I go, what's going on? What happened? She comes running in the family room, and I go, what happened? What's going on? She goes, all the blinds fell. I go, what do you mean all the blinds fell? All the blinds fell. I saw them fall. So I go in there, and she's telling, and sure enough, all the blinds are on the floor, and you're looking outside, and it's all dark because there's no lighting out there. So it's all dark, and I'm looking at it, and then I go, how did they fall? And she says, they all started one at a time. It started on this side. It was like in a domino effect.
Jesus.
And they're not even connected together.
That's nuts. Absolutely nuts, man. Wow. Well, I wish I can hear
and some... And in the house...
Huh? Go ahead.
And then the house was always cold. You can see our breath. It was always cold. We turn on the heater, we turn on the fireplace, and never heat up.
Those older Victorian houses are known for that, but you got to be careful with that because sometimes that can mean something else,
Yep.
Yeah, so it's especially when you go from one normal temperature room to an extremely cold room in this, not even 15 feet away or 5 feet or 10 feet, and all of a sudden you get this cold mass right there with you. That right there,
right.
That's a sign. That's like, here's your sign. There's a ghost in the house, So,
yeah, now that I look back on it, I go, these are all, signs. Because we were in the kitchen and it was fine. We go in the family room or we go in our bedroom, it was like a big old temperature shift, and you can just see our breath. It's like, what's going on?
There's something going on in there. That's why I would love to go in there, but there's no way we can get in there.
And then the alarm, with the house had an alarm, the alarm would go off by itself every so often, middle of the night. It's like, what the?
Yeah, that's what happens to my shit over here. all my equipment goes on and off. My TV, I have 2 PC monitors in front of me. They go on and off. My computer pops on by itself. My girlfriend's cell phone pops on with this music all of a sudden. It's weird shit going on around here. So I asked her if I can investigate our house, and she goes, no. I'm like, why not? She goes, I don't want to know what's in there. It's best if we don't know. I'm like, okay. But I gotta cut this short because I gotta do this real quick, and then I gotta go pick up Wyatt, our little Ghostbuster, from school. So I got a little more time. But if you stick around, I'm gonna be showing the equipment real quick and kind of give you guys tips on stuff, what equipment to use for, even if you're a beginner or whatever. I'm gonna go over everything. I'm not gonna go over everything in full detail and explain every feature on it, but I'm just going to kind of go through everything. So real quick.
Yeah. And that wasn't even the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, it wasn't?
So, nope. Maybe another time I can tell you.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be doing a live stream on Friday. So make sure you view the live stream. It's probably going to be around 1 o'clock something around there, 12 noon, California time.
Okay.
So hit me up, and I'd love to hear the second half.
You got it.
All right, man. Thank you so much, man. Bye. Take it easy. That was Crypt 559. Man, that's amazing stuff, guys. I would love to get in there, but there's no way. We would have to talk to whoever's in there now to let us in, but that ain't gonna happen. But you know what? That story right there deserves a round of applause. Thank you, Crypt 559, for calling in. That's awesome that you did that. Thank you for sharing your story. That's amazing. Oh, man. Woo. Anyways, I'm going to get this thing going, and I'm going to, behind me, where I'm sitting right now, is all the equipment. I got it all scattered all over the place behind me. So there's a lot of shit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each one with you guys. Probably going to take me 30 minutes, 20 minutes to do this. On the next live stream, I promise you I'm going to go into detail of the features on everything. That way it kind of gives you an idea of what to expect from this equipment. But I'm going to kind of do a half-assed thing. And I'll try to explain it to you as fast as I can and as good as I can. Okay, so bear with me. The first thing I want to show you is one particular thing I use a lot. But I just noticed some people just joined. John from HSFL Paranormal, which he's part of our team. He just joined. Thank you, John, for joining. That's awesome, man. I hope your day is going good. I was just talking to everyone here about maybe doing a 3 a.m. challenge at the San Luis Cemetery. I don't know when that's going to happen. But and also we were talking about the Queen Mary coming up the 23rd, I believe. Yes, the 23rd of February. And then we got the David Oman House, not this weekend, but next weekend, which is the 26th. So anyways, thank you for the callers that called in. Very much appreciated. I'm going to be doing this every week. I love doing this. I love hearing people tell their stories and their experiences. You know, share. I love having people share their experience. Anything to deal with the paranormal realm. But every time I do this, don't be scared to call in, because I had 2 people call in today. I expected a little more, but as you know, there's only 12 people watching, and this time of the day it's kind of hard for me to get people involved in this, because a lot of people are from Australia and from the UK. So it's best to actually live stream at night, late at night, and I can't do that. John does it all the time, so he has very, very good success doing it. I do this periodically, right out of the blue, just to connect with you guys. But anyways, I'm going to get started here, so stick around, and we'll get this party started. Okay, the first thing I want to show you, and hold on a second. Let me unplug my phone. Because we don't need it anymore. No one's going to call in anymore. I need my phone to show you this, actually. Okay, the first thing I want to show you real quick. This is a gimbal, and it's from Xeon, or whatever it is. Yeah, ZHYIUN. This thing is awesome. This phone I'm using right here, this is the one I was using to shoot all the video and all the some photos I've taken along with Cynthia's phone. She took amazing photographs, but this one, my phone actually did the videos from the missions, you know, all the missions we went to. And this is the Samsung Note 9. This thing is ridiculous, and it's got the dual camera in the back, and it shoots 4K, amazing resolution. It's awesome. But what's sitting on it right now is my gimbal. Now here's the tripod. You can actually sit it. Let me move the camera over here more. Okay, so as you can see, I have the tripod on it right now. Okay, so right here, put some more light on here. As you can see here, there's a button right here on the front of it, and when I press that, watch what happens. See? And I got my tripod right there. Now, when I'm not using it, I just close it, voila, and this thing pans left and right, goes up and down, zooms in, I got the zooming right here. I got this little toggler that you can go up or down, up. It does it real slow. The reason why it does it slow, because that way there's no fast movement, and it keeps your video shoot real smooth. So anyways, I'm gonna turn it off because my time is short. So that's that. And then what I do when I'm done with it, I just unlatch this right here. Boom, done. Put it over here, put my phone back over here. So now this thing right here you can pick up for $100 now. It used to be like $159. But now you can pick them up really cheap. So there you have it. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is something that we use a lot during investigations, especially like the Green Hotel. We used it in the murder house. This is my static cam system. There's 4 of them, and they have infrareds on them. There's 4 of them, and each camera has built-in mics on each one of them. So here is the camera, what it looks like. And it's Swan. These are really nice to have. The system I got came with 4 of these. They're all laid out right here on the table, right here. Here is the NVR that I use with it. This is the Swan NVR system. And basically it can connect 8 cameras, and it has the internet connection, not coaxial. One thing I want to tell you guys, do not get wireless or Wi-Fi cameras, and do not use coaxial. We found out it lags. The picture just goes blank, and then you get a black screen. Then you got to reboot, so it sucks. If you're gonna get a camera system like this, it's basically a security camera system. That's all it is, guys. But this one has up to 150 feet that you can see in pure darkness. That's how far it goes, 150 feet. And it came with 4 cameras. Each camera has a built-in mic, so that's kind of cool, because you never know, you might be able to pick up voices with them or whatever. So that's pretty cool. And then I use one of these cheap monitors you can get at Target, Walmart. You can get these now for like $60, real cheap. This is a 19-inch Element monitor, so it's a regular monitor, and this is what I use for our monitor station. So all 4 cameras will show up right on here. I never showed you guys this before, so. And what I'll do is I'll show you the box that came in, so it gives you an idea. This is the system right here. You can get this at Best Buy for $4.99. Really cheap now. They went down in price. But as you can see, it's an NVR series. And this system is awesome. It's 1080p. It works great. You can use your smartphone to control it, and it's got 5 megapixels on it, 4 cameras. You got the night vision, 150 feet. It's got the internet setup. So that's that. Then I use this was actually this is going up for sale. What I'm about to show you right now. This is going to go up for sale. It's my GoPro, and there it is right there, as you can see there. I have this on sale. I think it's like I'm asking $230 for it, but if it doesn't sell pretty soon, I'm gonna keep it. But I got 3 batteries in there. The batteries alone are $20 each. I got the tripod and an extender, so it extends 2 feet, and then it's got the charger on there. I got the shutter button, the wrist style, watch style shutter button feature that you wear it like a watch. Also, I have this guy that goes with it. You put your GoPro in here, and this thing lights up. It's really bright, so I don't want to blind you. But this, look at that. Look how bright that is, man. That's just crazy. So this attaches to it too. And then you can go brighter. And it has a SOS. So that's that. Okay, now getting to the good stuff. Okay, as you know, I went ahead and kind of created my ghost hunting toolbox. You saw it in recent videos. I made this toolbox. I bought the box itself at Ross, Dress for Less, and it was $15. I couldn't pass it up, so I bought it. Now, the toolbox had nothing in it except for a tray, and that's it. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. So I'm going to bring the camera over here and kind of show you guys what's in this box. Now, this is a regular Stanley box. As you can see there, it's a regular box, utility box, or toolbox. This thing was $15. It's a Stanley box, so it's a good price, and I had to pick it up. It's made out of really nice plastic. So now I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to show you the contents in here, and you're not going to believe everything's in here. Just about everything. The only thing that's not in here is all my extra batteries. I got like a backpack filled with batteries, so I'm plenty. You got to have plenty of batteries, guys. If you don't have plenty of batteries, you're not going to do well. So here, I'm going to go ahead and stand up and bring the camera over. Okay, as you can see there, it's a Stanley box. Okay, so I'm going to open it up. And you can see the tray that comes out of it. Now, I painted this. I painted this box, the tray, like a camouflage. You can see the camo paint around the edge here. But I'll pull all the contents out of it. But you can't really tell right now. But you can see it. See it? It's camouflage. So I took some camouflage paint, bought some paint at the hardware store. Went to Home Depot. $3 a can. I bought 2 of them. Bought like a brown and then a green and a light tan colored, and it came out like this. So it used to be black. So anyways, I'm going to go piece by piece, take each item out. You got to have flashlights. This one's actually a blood finder or blood tracer, whatever you want to call it. That's pretty cool. Got that. This is my temperature reader. It's like a regular thermometer. It's pretty cool. Got your LED right there. It's pretty nice. Now this is all the stuff that I have. Here's another flashlight. Always nice to have different types of flashlights. And I got like probably 6 of these tripods. I get these from Ghost Stop. These are really nice. They came with my POV cameras, which I'll get to in a second. This goes to my spirit box. This is a speaker. It's an external speaker that plugs into my spirit box, and this thing's louder than shit. It's an awesome one. It's got your line in right there. You got your power supply jack right there, your on and off switch. It's made by Craig. I've had this for years. The thing's kind of heavy. Well, it's a little bit heavy. There's a speaker on it. It's a real nice speaker. It ain't like that cheesy speaker that comes with the SB7. This thing's really good. And then, of course, we got 3 of these. The whole team has one. Cynthia, myself, and John. There's all 3 of our walkies right there. This is what I do with these guys. These right here are little lights that you get at the dollar store. And I'll show you what I use. This is what I use them for. So basically, what I do is, it's dark right now, so I'm going to show you real quick. Okay, so basically I snap them on like that. As you see there, there's 1 and there's 2 right there. I don't know if you can see that. There's the other one right here. These are two little spotlights, and you turn off the light, and I'll show you. At night, you can't see shit. So I turn these on, and it basically lights up the box. So I can see what I'm doing, which is really nice. So you can see everything in there. Alright, so that's that. Let me take these off. I don't need them. There's the batteries on them. And then this guy right here, this is my laser grid. This actually sits on top of a tripod, and then it throws out these, well, right now the battery's dead. Yeah, it's pretty, well, no it's not. I don't know if you can see that. But see it right there? It's got to be pure dark in here. But you see the laser grid right there. Anyways, this sits on a tripod, and I put this in a room, and then what happens is investigators use these for, like, if something walks in front of it, this will trace it and it'll show like a shadow, so you'll know if something crosses this thing. Somebody walks in front of this, or anything that walks in front of this, anything, you'll know it. So it's pretty cool to have one of these. And then this tray comes off. So this is all my little goodies. Yeah, go ahead and put everything back where it goes. But again, I can put all my stuff right here, all in one box. I don't have to worry about it. And that's it. Okay, so the next thing, I'm going to pull this out. And get this out of the way. Here's another flashlight. I got this at the $5 store. I mean, this thing's crazy. And it's got this. It's got two. Look at all this. A lot of lights in there. Jesus. $5 for that. And you got to have one of these. Show you this real quick. This is my Sony camcorder. I only use this for interviews with a client. If I have a client, then I'll go ahead and use my camcorder for interviews. This is your basic Sony camcorder. It's really nice, but it doesn't have any night vision on it or anything like that. But it's pretty nice. I like it, but it's not really good for investigations. It's really good for like interviews and stuff like that, or filming during the day. So there's that. Okay, now getting to the good stuff. You always got to have a pair of gloves. Always got to have a pair of gloves. And of course, there's my camera setup. Those are my lights, my IR lights, full spectrum. There's my shoe mount. It's got the little grip on it. So I mount my camera. I don't want to mount it right now, but it sits right there. And that's what it looks like when you're holding it with the, well, like this, and your camera sits right there. So I have one right here, and then here is my other one that I don't have the grip on it right now, the tripod. Right now it's just the IR light with the shoe mount. That's this one. Now all these are from ghoststop.com. And what I do is I put black electrical tape right around the threads right there. You can see it right there. There's black electrical tape. That keeps this thing from, stops it from moving around. Okay, and this is from Ghost Stop. This is my wrist style, watch style EVP recorder. Really cool. I wear this at every investigation. This thing's really nice. I like the fact it's on your wrist and you're not carrying around the EVP recorder. This is really nice, and it picks up from a far distance. Really nice to have. And there's another tripod. I got plenty of tripods. I got too many of them actually. And there's another flashlight, a bigger one. I got two of these. One for Cynthia, one for myself. And I always carry extra batteries inside the box, so that way I don't have to go to the car. And here is the setup I like the most. As you can see there, that is my arsenal right there. Here's the foam I was talking about. All this right here, this is all foam, and I cut it out, and I even wrote, kind of carved in here what each thing is. Like, here's my spirit box. I just put box, S box, right? Carved it. It looks like it's carved out of stone, huh? It's pretty cool. And there's my EMF meter. This is called the Rook by Ghost Stop. I got this at Ghost Stop. That's my SB7 spirit box. This is my EVP recorder. It says EVP right there. And here is my 2 cameras. John uses one, I use one, and Cynthia uses one. We all have the same cameras. And this right here is from Ghost Stop. I use this to power my camera up when the battery goes dead. It's a power bank. This thing is nice. What I like about these cameras is that I can plug this in when the camera starts to die. I plug this power bank in it. I plug the power bank into the camera, and I'm good to go. I don't have to stop what I'm doing, because I hate that shit. I hate using these guys, the camcorders, because you can't charge on the go. These cameras you can, and they're really nice, and they have it's a 4K Ultra HD. I think it's 24 megapixels, and they work great. I mean, you can see for yourself at the Green Hotel investigation. Go check out our previous videos, and you'll see how they work. The picture's really clear, and I'm really happy with them. And they got the Wi-Fi capability. But I mount both of these on those camera mounts that I showed you, the shoe mounts that I showed you earlier. That's what these are for. They go on top of those mounts. But yeah, they're really good. You can pick them up for like $159, I think, right now at Ghost Stop. I think I'm not affiliated with Ghost Stop whatsoever. I just like their equipment, and that's where I'm going to continue to shop from. So, but there you have it. But there's the box, and there's the insert. I did all these cutouts myself, kind of make it look like stone. So it came out really good. I'm pretty happy with it. And if you want, you can go check out my video of making a ghost hunting toolbox. There's 2 videos out there right now showing you the beginning and the finished product. And this is the finished product, obviously. But everything fits in here. So that's it, guys. I'm going to put my mic back, or my camera back here, and talk to you guys for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to call it. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I mean, enjoyed me showing you that, because I hope that helps you out, because I'm telling you right now, those cameras work really, really well. I just like the fact that they run smooth, the picture's nice, they're very user-friendly, and also I love, the most important thing about them is that you can shoot all night. Even if you use the battery juice on your camera, plug that power bank in. I got 5 of them, so I'm set. You can still charge your camera while you're shooting. Okay, some camcorders you can't do that. Okay, and if you want to be able to do that, you're gonna have to spend thousands of dollars to get one. So anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed this live stream. It's always a pleasure to do this with you guys, and I know there's only 12 people watching. I guess it's stayed consistent, 12 people. But anyways, hopefully the next live stream will be better, and I'll get more people involved in this. Only 2 people called today, but I want to thank those guys. Thank you so much, Crypt559 and Tara, for calling in. That was awesome. Thank you so much for calling in. I hope the next live stream, I'm going to be doing this weekly, so the paranormal stories. I'm hoping next time, the next live streams that come along, I hope, I start to build up more people and maybe turn this into a big thing. I'm hoping it'll work, because that's my goal. I love doing that. So hopefully more people will join. But I think what's happening is I'm doing the live streams at the wrong time. The afternoons just don't do very well. But I'm glad that you guys showed up. Hey, I don't care if there's 3 people, 4 people in the house. It don't matter to me. As long as I can communicate with you guys and keep you informed what's going on and stuff like that, that's awesome. But I will be releasing some videos, probably not today, but later on in the week, of the Santa Barbara Cemetery. There was some really cool stuff out of there, so I can't wait to show you this. This is awesome. But as soon as I get that done, there's probably going to be 2 videos and maybe a photo gallery. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a photo gallery. I'm working on that as we speak, so bear with me, have some patience, and I'll have that out as soon as I can. And oh, thank you so much, James, for that. I try. I try to do the best I can, but thank you, John, for joining. I Believe in Ghosts. Thank you so much for joining. Claire Albert, thank you so much. Mystic Angel, Christina, hey, how's it going? Thank you for joining. List goes on. Man, it's long. Monty, thank you. Dark Paranormal Hunter, hey, I didn't even notice you. Oh, hey, what's up, Dark? How's it going? I want to thank everyone for joining today's live stream. I know it's a small one, but thank you so much for all your support. And don't forget to go to our merch store. Check out the Presence of the Unknown merch store. And don't forget to go, before I forget, because I'm going to bounce out. This is important. I know it's off topic, but please do me a favor and go and support my new single that's out right now. It's called Save Me. It came out really good. There it is, guys. Go check it out. It's on my music page. I got an album out right now. I'm almost done with it. Well, I'm not almost done. I got a ways to go. The full release is going to be out later on this year, but I got 2 tracks that are out there right now. And I'm hoping you guys love this new one. It's called Save Me. I did a really good job on the vocals. My voice sounded really good. I'm really happy with it. But there's 2 singles out right now. Love is Real, which is written for my girlfriend Cynthia. I wrote that song for her. And the new one is called Save Me. Go click on that and check it out. Wait till you hear it. It's awesome. The way I did the acoustics in the beginning, it's awesome. So I know it has nothing to do with paranormal, but I want to share that with you guys because I think you guys will enjoy it. If you guys like rock, it's not metal, it's rock. Go check it out. And then again, if you're not friends with me on Facebook, please make sure that you subscribe, or not subscribe. Go friend me on Facebook because it's important that you do so because I do a lot of guitar live streams on there. And until I get my YouTube channel, which is Joe Vieira, you can check me out on my YouTube channel, my music YouTube channel. Go and subscribe there as well. But it's always been a pleasure, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. I gotta go pick up my little Ghostbuster Wyatt. So thank you so much for supporting me in Presence of the Unknown. Myself, John, and Cynthia really appreciate everything you guys done. These investigations that are coming up would not happen if it wasn't for you guys. I love every one of you. God bless every one of you, and stay safe out there. Right now, the weather sucks over here. I've seen 2 accidents today. I had somebody spin out right in front of me today, so it was kind of a bizarre situation. But I love you guys, and keep doing what you're doing. And I'm hoping to get these investigations done and out of the way and bring you some really, really cool video. I can't wait to do it. So, and we will be live streaming from Queen Mary. Oh, one thing I do want to share with you, in case you guys don't know. A lot of people are asking me, are you guys going to live stream from David Ullman's house? The answer is no, we are not. I already talked to David about that, and I agreed with him. We're not going to live stream from his house. I'm sorry about that, but that's just the way it's going to be. I have to respect his wishes because this is his show, and it was nice of him to let us come in there. So anyways, yeah, I think that's it. So again, the live streaming is not going to be allowed there. Queen Mary, we will be doing that, but just the same, we're still going to have some killer video from that location, and that one's going to be it's going to be huge because it's going to be a long process because we're going to be at David Ullman's house all night. Okay. So God knows what we're going to capture over there. And I'm sure we're going to capture a lot of stuff. So I can't wait. But anyways, peace, guys. I'm out. I'm Joe Vieira at Presence of the Unknown, founder. Thank you so much for supporting the team, and I will see you on the next stream. Yeah, round of applause for me.
Bye, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Yeah. Join Presence of the Unknown. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Have a good night, everybody.
Take it easy, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching this live stream. Appreciate every one of you. God bless.